Hello my friends, a couple of days ago I have made a video about Sony A6500's in-body image stabilization function after updating to firmware 1.04, and in that test I have also compared it to Panasonic G85 in a very simple test where I just pointed the camera and tried to hold it steady, and to my surprise in that situation Sony performed as well as Panasonic, so I have decided to make a full comparison of Sony and Panasonic stabilization. In this video I will be comparing how efficient is the combination of in-body image stabilization and lens stabilization on both cameras. So I am testing A6500 with 16 to 50mm optical steady shot kit lens and G85 with 12 to 60mm power OIS kit lens. I have somehow mounted the cameras on this piece of wood. Fortunately it works better than it looks, and I will show you the footage side by side. Here is the first test, which is the walking. I did not try to walk smoothly because I wanted to be able to clearly see the differences, and as you can see, Sony stabilization is not nearly as good as Panasonic's in this situation. Panasonic is just miles better here, the difference is huge. You can see it yourself, I guess that it doesn't need more commentary. Second test is the panning. Here the difference is not so huge, although there definitely is a bit of a difference. Panasonic is smoother, but Sony's performance is solid here as well, and at longer focal lengths the difference is more obvious. The third test is the same as in the previous video. The flower is not moving, and here the difference is really small. Both cameras can handle these types of situations pretty well. So the main difference is the walking. Panasonic is much better here, mostly because it has smaller sensor and more room to move it. That smaller sensor has also some disadvantages in different situations, but here it is a better performer. Sony is good at dealing with smaller movements. As long as it is just a small jitter, it does a good job, but it cannot deal with bigger movements. Apart from these tests, I have actually had very good results with image stabilization in both of these cameras. Sony is, in my opinion, good enough for something like panning. It is still better than having stabilization only in the lens. It actually helps a lot, but if the movement or shake is too big, it just doesn't have space to move that relatively large sensor because the body is really small as well. So that is a bit of compromise, and if you really need a smooth footage with Sony A6500, you will probably have to use a gimbal. So that's it for this video. Panasonic is a clear winner here. I hope that you like this video and that you have found it to be useful. Stay tuned for more videos. Maybe consider subscribing if you don't want to miss my future content. I appreciate your feedback in form of thumbs up or thumbs down. If you would like to ask anything or share your opinion, please do so in the comment section, and see you next time.